Myself, this is Lisa with the Help Our Wounded Foundation, and we so appreciate you sitting down and having a little chat with me today. Tell me, Judy, how did you find out about hyperbaric oxygen therapy?
Okay, so something I'm not proud of, but a year and a half ago, a little over a year and a half, I shot myself under the chin, and as a result broke obviously every bone in my face. It exited from my forehead, and my husband came home. I wouldn't be here if he had not, saved me.
It's really brave of you to share that.
I don't share it with everybody, but I've had some bad experiences where people never speak to me again, but far fewer than most people have had something similar in their lives, and they tell me to keep sharing it. So I do it when I think it's appropriate. But I ended up in the hyperbaric because during the situation with COVID, the metal that they placed in my cheek and in my left jaw was being rejected by my body. So I had been on antibiotics for about a year by the time I finally had the surgery to remove everything. My bone had osteomyelitis because I had pieces of dead bone oozing out of the gum line.
So what changes do you notice?
Well, the first thing is I had gotten to a point where I was becoming very reclusive, and that's not my personality. I always talk to everybody because I was having difficulty finishing my thoughts. I was obviously, because of the damage, I'm having to learn how to articulate again. But I was forgetting things mid-sentence. My mom told me my short-term memory was gone.
And now?
The third day of those hyperbaric, I came out with my brain on fire. And the way I noticed it was, Walmart is right next to the hyperbaric place, so I would do some grocery shopping. And I would find myself wandering around, not knowing what I was doing and not finding things. And then after that third session, I was back to my old self again.
Isn't that wonderful?
Much improved clarity, much improved personality.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the hyperbaric oxygen therapy treatments?
Oh, a 10.
Awesome.
And the staff over there is amazing.
Awesome.
They're all angels. And I am so grateful to HOW. I would have found a way to pay if I had to, but my insurance wouldn't cover it. And the other thing that's wonderful is it gets rid of inflammation.
Right.
So all of my arthritis is better.
Isn't that awesome?
I used to get it. It was kind of like a cartoon. I would go in the hyperbaric in the morning, and because it was the first thing in the morning, and I always have had trouble making a fist because of arthritis in my hands. And I'd look up at my hands, and they would be all normal looking, all slim, and
isn't that awesome?
Swelling going down.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we are really happy to have helped you, Judy.
I really appreciate it more than you could ever know.